Joining us for an exclusive interview. I believe his first TV appearance is Zhao Changpeng, who's the CEO of one of the world's biggest crypto exchanges, Binance. Great to have you on with us. We'll carry on with the regulatory challenge, right? Because you obviously had to relocate from China to Tokyo, where you are now, as a result of the crackdown in China. We're also just today hearing that South Korea's government is beginning discussions on potentially a shutdown of crypto exchanges. So, how much of a real kind of threat to your very existence or the existence of your business do these regulatory overtures make?
Yeah, it does make a lot of impact to our business, but I don't think there's any particular threats. Korea exchanges are still operating right now. It's just that there's a potential ban. We don't know what the extent are, and we are actually away from that, so we should be okay for now. But it does probably impact some of the Korean exchanges. I've been trying to talk to them. They haven't responded to my requests yet, so we'll see how that happens.
Okay, but is there a feeling that the sort of ring is closing in terms of? Tell me first of all why you chose to move to Tokyo and what the sort of events that led you to leave China were.
Okay, so in China, it's very clear that it's no longer allowed, and the government is against it, or at least there are policies that's hinting towards against it. So we generally don't like to go up against governments. So we moved out of China. We're actually not. I'm in Tokyo right now personally, but we are actually spread out around a few different locations. We have a presence in Taiwan, Hong Kong, and other island countries. So I think basically it's a little bit tough to decide where you want to be in this kind of environment. But before it was cryptocurrency exchanges are allowed, or at least they're not allowed. But now things are becoming tighter, so we just have to play by ear and see.
Okay, I mean, the demand is obviously there, right? You guys had to halt new registrations. If I'm not wrong, you've recently restarted limited registrations. Do you think you'll get to a point you'll be able to open it up again?
Yes, absolutely. So the demand is extremely strong. We opened registration for an hour yesterday, and 240,000 users registered within an hour. So we're growing basically a couple million every week in terms of users. We did not expect this kind of growth, to be honest. And our current core system is actually okay. Our exchange matching engine is actually really fast. But some of the other parts we're actually not catching up, especially on customer service. We would like to provide the kind of customer service that Bloomberg is able to provide, but right now we can't. So we're kind of holding a little bit, but we're actively ramping up our bottlenecks. So we're actively fixing that. So probably within a couple of weeks, we'll be able to fully open again, and we'll see how much flood comes in.
What kind of users are applying for new registrations? I mean, where are you seeing, I guess, the most growth? Are these individuals? How much money are they putting through? I'm just curious to get an idea of the inflows that you're seeing. So
our user demographics typically much more heavier on male, around 25 to 35 age range, and I can't judge the income because we don't really have a lot of that data. But there are a lot of my just perception. I haven't done the analysis, but the perception is basically there's a lot of guys with a lot of money. Guys typically move $10,000 to $100,000 each day, trading, or some of them are even much bigger. So they're very active trading.
Okay, and they're mostly retail, or
in terms of countries,
have some institutional as well?
Yes, we're beginning to getting a lot of interest from institutional investors. People are asking us for corporate verifications and also corporate features where there's sub-accounts under a main account, different kind of risk management. So we're getting that a lot now. Most of them are still trading under one single account, but the verifications are corporate verification. So we look at the corporate registration, et cetera, et cetera. So there's a lot of institutions now, and they're big.
Yeah, and you were just about to tell me what countries you're seeing the most interest in.
Right. So exchanges over time. Initially, when we started in China, China was our biggest country in terms of user geographic. And because of the China ban, we moved out of China. Now China's like fourth or fifth on the rank. US is pretty big. Japan's pretty big.
Cryptocurrency News Channel. Your new future. Thank you. Follow us on YouTube.